The Long Walk Forever by Vonnegut. They had grown up next door to each other, on the fringe of a city, near fields and woods and orchards, within sight of a lovely bell tower that belonged to a school for the blind. Now they were 20, had not seen each other for nearly a year. There had always been playful, comfortable warmth between them, but never any talk of love. His name was Newt, her name was Catherine. In the early afternoon, Newt looked on Catherine's front door. Catherine came to the door. She was carrying a fat, glossy magazine she had been reading. The magazine was devoted entirely to brides. "Newt," she said. She was surprised to see him. "Could you come for a walk?" he said. He was a shy person, even with Catherine. He covered his shyness by speaking absently, as though what really concerned him were far away, as though he were a secret agent pausing briefly on a mission between beautiful, distant, and sinister points. This manner of speaking had always been Newt's style, even in matters that concerned him desperately. "A walk," said Catherine. "One foot in front of the other," said Newt. "Through leaves, over bridges." "I had no idea you were in town," she said. "Just this minute got in," he said. "Still in the army?" "I see," she said. 7 more months to go," he said. He was a private first class in the artillery. His uniform was rumpled. His shoes were dusty. He needed a shave. He held out his hand for the magazine. "Let's see the pretty book," he said. She gave it to him. "I'm getting married, Newt," she said. "I know," he said. "Let's go for a walk." "I'm awfully busy, Newt," she said. "The wedding is only a week away." "If we go for a walk," he said, "it will make you rosy. It will make you a rosy bride." He turned the pages of the magazine. "A rosy bride like her, like her, like her," he said, showing her rosy brides. Catherine turned rosy, thinking about rosy brides. "That will be my present to Henry Stuart Chasms," said Newt. "By taking you for a walk, I'll be giving him a rosy bride." "You know his name?" said Catherine. "Mother wrote," he said. "From Pittsburgh." "Yes," she said. "You'd like him." "Maybe," he said. Can you come to the wedding, Newt?" she said. "That I doubt," he said. "Your furlough isn't long enough?" she said. "Furlough," said Newt. He was studying a 2-page ad for flat silver. "I'm not on furlough," he said. "Oh?" she said. "I'm what they call AWOL," said Newt. "Oh, Newt, you're not," she said. "Sure I am," he said, still looking at the magazine. "Why, Newt?" she said. "I had to find out what your silver pattern is," he said. He read names of silver patterns from the magazine. "Albemarle, Heather," he said. "Legend, Rambler Rose." He looked up, smiled. "I plan to give you and your husband a spoon," he said. Newt, tell me really," she said. "I want to go for a walk," he said. She wrung her hands in sisterly anguish. "Oh, Newt, you're foolishing me about me being AWOL," she said. Newt imitated a police siren softly. raised his eyebrows.
Where from?
She said. Fort Bragg, he said.
North Carolina?
She said. That's right, he said. Near Fayetteville, where Scarlett O'Hara went to school.
How did you get here, Newt?
She said. He raised his thumb, jerked it in a hitchhike gesture. 2 days, he said.
Does your mother know?
She said. I didn't come to see my mother, he told her.
Who did you come to see?
She said. You, he said.
Why me?
She said. Because I love you, he said. Now, can we take a walk? He said, 1 foot in front of the other, through the leaves, over the bridges. They were walking the walk now, were in a woods with a brown leaf floor. Catherine was angry and rattled, close to tears.
Newt,
she said.
This is absolutely crazy.
How so? Said Newt.
What a crazy time to tell me you love me.